This mouse is hands down the best wireless one I've ever tried, especially considering that this is just about 50 euros, actually a little bit less, and weighs only 89 grams, which for the price point is pretty fair. Different story for these headphones, they kinda suck. And this keyboard, let's talk about all of this and unbox them after the intro. I was expecting a package from Genesis, but I didn't think I was about to receive all these goodies. The aim is simple, a cable-free setup. And to achieve this, I've asked Genesis to send some peripherals, since I've already collaborated with them and like their products. I'm still using the Helium 610 Bluetooth. You can find the video right here on the top right of your screen. Here we have the Selen 400. Why did I say they suck? Well, actually, because the material suck. They're made from cheap plastic, and even the buttons feel like those 15 euros headphones on Amazon that you buy for your grandma. But this costs 85 euros. But the strange thing is that they sound perfectly fine for this price range, considering they are wireless. They also have comfortable cushions for your ears, but as you reach the buttons to turn up the volume, you forget all of this, and you ask yourself how possible is to use such bad materials and still have great audio quality. To give you a better, more scientific, let's say, perspective, the frequencies played go from as low as 25 Hz, so very close to the limit of the human ear, up to 15,000 Hz, which is a nice spectrum, even if a little bit low on the eyes. Let me reformulate this last sentence because not so clear. The highs lose some consistencies in favor of the basses, which is typical of most headphones these days, because most people prefer this kind of tuning. The microphone is actually not bad. This is a quick sample of how the Selen 400's microphones sound like, and it's not actually bad for an integrated microphone. Nor excels, more than usable for a gaming headset aimed to talk with your friends on Discord at max. General score, I would give it a 5.5 out of 10. I really can't get over the materials. This is the piece of tech I was most stunned by. I've been using the Force GM 800, you can find it right here, for the last, I don't know, more than a year for sure, and I was extremely pleased with it. But it is wired, so for this video it's not allowed. This Krypton 550 is very similar to the Forza as for the grip, aside from some differences, like this is a little bit taller, which grants a better fit for my hand, and the wireless connectivity enables flexibility unseen previously to me. For all the gamers out there, it has 1000 Hz of polling rate, which means that every second the position of the mouse on the desk is recorded 1000 times, which is great for gaming because of the great response time. Up to 8000 dpi, and software where you can customize all these settings on top of mapping the buttons and the lights. The comfort is great, the materials too, and is also extremely easy to use with two different PCs. I've been connecting it with my Mac wirelessly through the USB dongle, and as I needed it to use it on my PC, I just connected through the cable, which is USB-C, thank you, and I can now use it only at my PC. Very neat and comfy. I've been using it for a couple of weeks, around 4 hours a day, and the battery died like a couple of days ago, but a 2-hour recharge while I was still using it on my PC, and it was good to go once again. The only thing to keep in mind is that the dongle doesn't like to be near other wireless USBs because of the similar frequencies, of course. Aside from that, I give it an 8 out of 10. I like this mouse and I will daily drive it from now on. Last but definitely not least, we have the Thor 660 RGB, a 60% layout keyboard, perfect for everyone that owns a laptop because of how easily you can just bring it with you in a backpack or something like that, and also because of the Bluetooth connectivity, of course. It mounts red switches, which are solid and durable, but they have an annoying sound if you type consistently. So if you're a gamer, great choice. Otherwise, maybe something less noisy I would recommend. I would have loved to see the arrow keys being preserved as they are in the Mountain 60, but here they're just gone. This is probably the most uncomfortable thing about this keyboard, with the absence of the feet, which you can't just regulate. Which I would like to see, because I want to be able to raise or lower my keyboard freely. Well, here's a fixed 8. The battery management is smart. It turns all the lights off if not used for about a couple of minutes. As of filming, after about 4 or 5 hours of usage, it's still on, but I can't find any battery life references on Genesis website, so make sure to follow me on Instagram to get all the updates about these products and much more. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering why I've been using the mouse for 2 weeks and the keyboard only for 5 hours, it's because I don't have a Bluetooth dongle on my PC, so I use it only on my MacBook. For about 70 euros, it's a great wireless compact keyboard. I would give this a 7 out of 10, even though I don't love the sound of these keycaps, but I think that's very personal. Thank you so much for sticking until the end of this video. Remember to like this video if you've liked it, subscribe so you don't miss any more video like this one, activate the notification bell, and I'll see you around. Ciao!